Oh hey, I just finished running my 3rd marathon of the week. How about you? Vlogger 462. Gonna get to test out the rain jacket today. I had intended to wait to start filming until I got all the way up to Montmartre, but then I bought an apple in the tiny little market that's hidden behind my grocery store a few times a week. Couldn't resist. Couldn't resist. I got no sleep. I got some sleep. I got 7 hours, which is you'd think would be great, but like it was like physically difficult to get up. Should be expected, I suppose, at this point. So, for those of you who are excited to see Natasha again, she bailed. And to be fair, she didn't totally bail. We just had miscommunication, and really it's all my fault. Let's just say it's all my fault. But the upside is we have a new friend joining us. So we're going from an English friend to an Italian friend. Georgia should be joining us. Of course, if she bails, then it'll just be me. Well, which is not nearly as much fun, but we will see. Theoretically, we're gonna be doing the best views of Paris today, whether they're free or not. We're just gonna go get a bunch of views of Paris, and you guys can decide which one is the best one. Because what do I know? Nothing. I know nothing. I'm dying right now. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do click the little subscribe button. Make sure to like the video, give us a thumbs up, leave some comments, and let's go see Paris from a little bit higher. I missed my metro stop like a total schmuck, so I've got to switch back to go the other way, but it worked out. Space Invader! I will say this for Society Hardware Society. I need to drink this coffee, but I will say this for these guys. They make a really pretty coffee every time. Also, I found one. So we're off to a good start. The time-lapse options were very weak here, location-wise, but the view is kind of fun. Speaking of good views, coffee here is good. It's a nice location. So the nice thing about it's Hardware Society, I never get that right. The nice thing about the Hardware Society is it's up right next to SACRE. So if you're coming up to SACRE, just down the street, just around the corner, literally right, SACRE. Hardware Society. Anyways, we're gonna go take in a couple of views. Have you ever been up to the top of SACRE before? Yes, I have. Oh, you have? I have not. But maybe we'll skip that today if she's already done that, and we'll go on to something else. We are going to check out the main view. So the nice thing is we start up here as well because this is a very natural, easy, free view of the city. If you come up to SACRE, you can just sit in the grass over here and enjoy the sights. So we'll check that out. So this view is free. Obviously, I think we're gonna do 3 free views and then maybe 2 not. It's gonna be free for you because you're a European citizen and you're all fancy, but for me it won't be. Yeah, like I said, if you wanna come here, have a beer, there's obviously there's a lot of broken glass on the ground, so it's obvious that people are drinking beer here, but this is a really good location. And then if you go up around SACRE, you can get into Montmartre and check that out. Really fun area to walk around. Fantastic view of the city. Yeah. You can also go all the way up to the top of SACRE if you want. We're not gonna spend the money on it today, but because she's already done it. Why'd you? I've never been up it though, so one of these days I will go up it. Maybe if you guys really want me to, I'll go up it sometime, but we're gonna head down. Where are we gonna go next? We gotta decide where we're gonna go next, actually. Okay, we figured it out. Everybody knows about Galerie Lafayette. Next to it is a place called Printemps. And Printemps has another bar on top, which I've been to before, but we're gonna go check that out because she's never been there. We're gonna go see the Arc de Triomphe, the view from the Arc de Triomphe, Pompidou, and then Belleville, Parc de Belleville, which is really nice as well. Long views of the city and the Eiffel Tower if you're interested. So, we're gonna walk to Galerie Lafayette. Not Galerie Lafayette, we're gonna walk to Printemps now, and then we'll go from there. Squiddy alert. I don't know what that character is, but she doesn't know anything about Squiddies or Space Invaders, so this is also turning into a street art educational moment. The Heart? So the Heart is a different artist, but the thing is some of these older tile ones that don't look as familiar are actually Space Invaders, so I'm not sure if this is one, but then what you do is you scan. This guy has a light for an eye, so we have Charles de Gaulle, Squiddy, and one of the bike things. I don't know who's doing the bikes, but you'll see bikes shoved into walls all around the city too. So I didn't mean for this to turn into like a street art tour as well, but yeah, you get it as we go. Might as well. Okay, so we can see the opera from here. which means we're close. We're gonna go to Printemps, which is right next to Galerie Lafayette, right close to it, and then we'll go upstairs. All of this, of course, will be linked on the map. Archivos has just launched their free patron accounts. Don't get confused, it's not like patron accounts. But if you log into Archivos, you should be able to go to my page now. I'll link to that, and I'll put all these views on that map. We'll see how that goes, and if that makes sense to you guys. But of course, feedback, totally welcome on that. So Galerie Lafayette's this huge, ridiculous mall. You should definitely check it out. If you want to see watches that are more expensive than your house, come check this out. We gotta get past the shouting here. Come check it out, it's amazing. And then you just take the escalators all the way to the top, and you get to the roof, and there's a view of the opera right there. We're gonna go next door, check out Printemps, just because I don't think a lot of people even know that that exists. So view number 2 will be Printemps. Yeah, Georgia had no idea. We gotta go this way. The roof is closed right now for construction, so we're gonna go up the Galerie Lafayette instead and pretend we did Printemps, and then you'll kind of get the idea. We entered in by the place next door and went across the sky bridge, but now not bad. This is a great place to empty multiple bank accounts and go severely into debt. What's that?
That's the ice bar, I believe.
Oh, that's the ice bar. They're putting it together so that they're making an ice cube bar up here. So this is the view from Galerie Lafayette. It's free to come up here. Just take the escalators all the way up, and then you're right here by the opera. You can see the Eiffel Tower through the trees. You can see all kinds of things. So you've never been to this before?
No, we should be nice.
It's also time to pull out the sunglasses. I was worried about that. Just in case you wanted to blow 2,000 euros on a pair of sunglasses. Those ones are only 1,200, so that's a bargain. Yeah, that's a good price. Okay, now we're going to Parc Belleville, which has a really nice long view of the city. We'll get up there, and then we'll go back down to Pompidou from there. That's the goal. We're making a loop out of it today. Lots of views, lots of stairs. And that's where she's gonna abandon me, because I'll have to do the Arc de Triomphe stairs all by my lonely self. It's really not the prettiest park in the city by any means, but it is nice, fairly secluded. And then you have a really nice view down of like Tour Montparnasse in the distance. And then when we get up here at the top, then you get a view of the Eiffel Tower and everything as well. You can see Saint-Sulpice from here already, and the spire, I think, of Saint-Chapelle. But you get a decent little view of the city from here. It's really nice. In the fall, the leaves look amazing. It's gonna be really sad when winter fully sets in here. Some wonderful 80s architecture. Oops, wrong way. How do we get out of here? We might have jumped a barrier to get in here, but there was no other way. We probably could have just gone around, but who wants to go around? That would take forever. Now we have to jump a barrier to get out, though. There's another new view for Georgia. Oh, and the Rick and Morty references. At least I think this looks like a giant Rick and Morty reference, but of course I'm sure it had nothing to do with it. That was Parc Belleville. Obviously we'll link to that as well, but this is a park that's not touristy at all. Like, this is up a hill. People don't come here usually.
Very windy?
It's also very windy, which is killing Georgia. She's really tough. She's really tough when she's on the rugby field, and then when she's in a breeze, she's like a little flower. So we're gonna go down to Pompidou next. And, what's that?
That's a real one.
Yeah, it's a real one. So you can tell it's a real one because it's got the little Space Invader next to it, but we'll still zap it to be sure. because she needs so many more athletic activities to do. This girl does rugby, volleyball, half marathons, kickboxing, everything that can endanger your brain, all in one girl. All right, we've made it to the Pompidou Center, which is Paris's most famous eyesore. We're gonna try and find our way in here in a second. This time, Georgia's in charge because she's actually done this one before. I've never done this one. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how her tour guiding skills take us. The goal is basically with Pompidou, if you want to get a view here, you can go up to the restaurant. You don't have to pay to go into the museum itself. And she's saying there's also a library that we can go into. So there are ways to get in here for free. Ah, there it is, BIBLIOTHÈQUE publique. So we'll see if we can get in here. This line doesn't look too terrible. It's good. It's good. It's a good line. All right, we got an easy line, so we'll go through here and see what happens. This is on the opposite side of the really big courtyard at Pompidou. So the main entrance to the museum is on the opposite side of the building from this. I didn't even know there was a library in here, actually.
See?
I had no idea, so I'm learning stuff. So now we're just gonna try and figure our way to the view through the library. The other option is to go to the restaurant, get in line over here to go to the restaurant, and go up that way.
I don't know. Who is he?
She's not so sure. All right, so that didn't work. We're gonna try from the cafeteria, you said?
Yeah, from here.
There's a cafeteria here. We'll see if we can get out there. But I think we might have to go in through the museum entrance if we're gonna get a view, which she is convinced there's a huge line for.
Yes, there will be.
So we'll see what happens. Trust me. Wow, this place is huge. Okay, we're like halfway there. Now we gotta, oh no, this is as far as we can go though. Oh yeah, that does look like a little bit of a line. That's a very orderly line. That's not a bad view. It sort of, you can almost see something. You can see the really awkward statue from here.
You can see
modular
people.
House. You can see people, that's nice.
So that's fine, yeah.
I'm glad we dodged that line.
You get down there.
Go down there?
Yeah.
We may not have gotten the view, but whoa, look at all those Space Invaders. So I guess theoretically we could have actually gone up there since we were in this portion.
I don't know.
We just, all right, well, that's one fail out of 5 is not bad. And then there was this elevator over here, and that's where the restaurant is. Now we go up the escalator. There's a little elevator over here. Right? Below where we are here, you'll figure it out. So basically the library, this is where we came out just a minute ago. The library was not a great idea because we couldn't really see anything. But if you come down here, apparently you can just skip these lines altogether and go to the elevator that's just hidden right here. Just a dude with an elevator. It says restaurant. George, the name of the restaurant's on the mat right there. We're just like, for the restaurant? And he's like, just let us onto the elevator. And here we are. Skipped all of that. All of that. Yep, this is a solid view. If only they kept the glass clean. Wow, this is nice actually up here, huh? So this is the bar, George. If you want to come up here, bar and restaurant, not a bad spot to come with a really great view. Look at this. Only slightly obstructed by the building itself. Bye. I just need food really badly. I'm desperate for food. So I'm gonna get some food and then we'll head to the Arc de Triomphe all by our lonesomes and see what that view looks like as well. And then that is it. I could smell this place when we got out of the metro. I'm hoping I can find a spot to sit. This is chicken shawarma apparently, which is good. And it smells really good. I'm hoping that it's really garlicky. They don't have fries though, which is weird, even though they advertise fries over here on the side. But I'm sure it's still gonna be good, so.
They don't have fries?
They don't have fries.
Wow.
I know it's confusing because then there's that. They don't have fries. That's really good. It's so garlicky and grilled to perfection. Like, this is really, really good. The only thing that's missing from the shawarma experience for me in this is that it's not stuffed with French fries as well. Otherwise, it's really good. That was the garlic hit I needed. Oh man. Right off the northern corner of Centre Pompidou. If you guys need a good shawarma, I'm gonna be back. That was great. Now when you get to the Arc de Triomphe, you have to go directly in front of it or directly behind it to get to the stairs that go underneath it. And that's how you enter. And in the middle is where you can go up. You have to pay to go up, but it's kind of cool nonetheless. So we'll go check that out. It's one of my favorite views of the city. And then from there, we'll take a rest, hopefully for a minute this afternoon. Good news as well, the battery pack still works just fine. I swapped out the cables. It really was just the cable. The battery pack's still working just fine. So I don't have to get a new battery pack. Which is nice, because that was going to be really inconvenient. So here's the stairwell that you use to go down. You take this underneath. Fortunately, it looks like there's a line. Good thing I had a shawarma. I was going to pass out otherwise. Yeah, here's that. Now you can skip this line if you just want to go up to the circle in the middle, the traffic circle. You can just go straight up to the right there. But this left-hand side is where the ticket office is. So if you want to go up the arch, you gotta go to the ticket office. If only I still had my teacher's pass. It saved me so much time and money. So the Arc de Triomphe full fare for adults is 12 euros. And it's open from, it looks like 10 in the morning until 11 at night. Every day, except for holidays. Which, if you're here on a holiday, I mean, everything is closed. One of the things a lot of people have no idea about is that there's actually a room up here in the top of the Arc de Triomphe. A gift shop back here, all kinds of stuff. Just a lot of extra space. That's not what we're here for. We're here for the view. There you have 5 views of Paris, which were free. This one was 12 euros. The rest of them we just had to hike a little bit. I'm gonna link to the Montparnasse video as well as the Perchoir video. Just click the little eye icon up in the corner. See a little eye, like information. And then also be sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. I make a video literally every day. All right, speaking of which, it's time to go dump this footage, and then I've got to go to a going away party and a birthday party tonight. And then we're gonna start being antisocial. Immediately after that, no more sociabilities.